Ooh, good morning, guys, folks. How are you doing? I tried to do this last night. It was a madhouse. Uh, it was a madhouse. I kept getting interrupted, and the third time somebody ran in here. My son said that he had clogged up the toilet. Help! So I turned off the video and was just going to try again this morning. So here we are. A lot going on. When I picked up my phone this morning, I don't know what it is yet. I just woke up probably 20 minutes ago. I got my coffee. Let me take a drink. Something going on with Israel. I'm going to log off after this video and see what's going on. A couple people were live talking about Israel. I don't know what it is. Like I said, I had just woken up. I wanted to touch on something. Let's start with scripture. I'm gonna put my phone down. And all right. Revelation 13. Starting at 16. And he causes all, the small and the great, and the rich and the poor, and the free man and the slaves, to be given a mark on their right hand or on their forehead. And he provides that no one would be able to buy or to sell except the one who has the mark, either the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right. You know what that means? Pretty much covered it. Everybody, the whole world, will be given a mark. And when they're in line and they're given that mark, they're gonna choose. You can either get his number, which is 666, or if you're really into the Antichrist at that time, not me, not you, we're going to be out of here. But those who are left behind will be given a choice. You can either be given a mark with his number, which is 666, or you can be given his name on the right hand, or if you're really into him, right there on the forehead. And that's everybody, the whole world. And all right, I see you. Okay. All right, the star of the show, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And that's the whole world. And we are not excluded in this. I'm going to touch on an article. America's in deep doo-doo. That's a pleasant way of saying it. We're in deep trouble. As I had said the last few weeks, it's been crazy at work. Everybody getting phones. I'm not going to get back into that, but it's been crazy. And I just don't think this world is ready for what's fixing to happen. All right, first, getting the iPhone. Max, you're in the way. All right. First, a little something humorous. As you know, Hillary Clinton was on CNN the other day, and Hillary Clinton calls for the formal deprogramming of tens of millions of Americans. Formal deprogramming. Oh, really now? Oh, my goodness, Maxie. She's in the way. All right. Hillary Clinton floats formal deprogramming of Trump supporters, suggests GOP base is made of bigots. Yes, sir. How is she going to do that? Is she going to round us all up and send us to camps? Is that the way it's going to be? Send us all to camps like back in China? It's just crazy. What's he talking about, deprogramming? How would she go about doing that? Just because we didn't vote for what they believe in? Because we have a different opinion? So she's going to round us all up? When she says bigots, you know exactly what she means. Us Christians. Because we don't believe in gay marriage. We don't believe in their transgender lifestyle. So good is bad, bad is good. So because we don't believe in gay marriage, we don't believe in their homosexual lifestyle, we don't believe in what they're doing to our transgender kids. So they're going to call us all bigots. That's just crazy. This is what I wanted to touch on you today. I like his stuff. This is on Zero Hedge by Tyler Durden. Still got some stuff in my throat. Like I said, I haven't been up for very long. Let me get a drink of coffee. Tyler Durden, please stop telling us everything is fine with the economy. It's not. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. All right. 2 weeks ago, Nobel Prize winning economist Paul Krugman told CNN anchor Christine Amanpour there was a peculiar disconnect between how the economy is doing and how the public is feeling about it. Amanpour pressed him on why people weren't understanding that they are living in a sunny economy. Yeah, it's a sunny economy. Oh, Biden. Yes, sir. He has asserted that the economy's rebound has been really good, yet people keep saying it's terrible. Krugman pointed to surveys and even some people's behavior, noting robust discretionary spending on travel with hotels and restaurants, and was perplexed as to why people, as if all people were traveling, thought there was a problem. And I quote, "We don't really understand why this is happening, but there was a real profound disconnect going on," Krugman said. A few days earlier, The View co-host Joy Behar was strident in her assertion that everything was fine for all in our economy. And I quote, "The economy is booming, inflation is down, the stock market is doing well, people are having an easier time putting bread on the table, etc. Biden doesn't seem to be getting the credit for that." She then asked if people think because Biden is old that the economy is bad. Well, I'll give her that. He is old. Huh? People think the economy is bad because they are paying, at least here in western Pennsylvania, $3.99 a gallon for gas. Here in Texas, we're not that far behind. And in places such as Arizona, where the state now ranks 7th among the nation's highest, paying markets at $4.69 last week alone, it climbed 14 cents a gallon. In Nevada, it jumped a whopping 33 cents a gallon, with California coming in at 29 cents a gallon jump. When gas prices rise, food prices rise. Has Krugman and Bear bought milk lately? A staple in almost every family's home is now well over $1 more a gallon than it was in 2021, with the average price at $4.31 per gallon for conventional whole milk, $4.26 per gallon for conventional reduced fat-free 2% milk that my grandpa called Blue John milk. $4.86 per half gallon of organic whole milk and $4.86 per half gallon of organic reduced fat 2% milk. And that is just one food staple. The USDA said this week that on top of the already escalated cost, all food prices are predicted soon to increase another 5.8%, with a production interval of 5.4% to 6.2%. And I talked to you a week ago on where oil prices are headed. $100 a barrel or more. So gas prices going up is just the start. Food prices going up is just the start. And food away from home prices are predicted to increase 7.1%, with a prediction interval of 6.9% to 7.4%. Ardell Martin, a retiree who lives on a fixed income, said her trips to the grocery store, a thing she used to enjoy, now fill her with dread. Quote, "Everything has gone up and gone up a lot," she said. "What irks me is that people keep telling us that everything is fine. Well, everything is not fine. When your income doesn't change, but the cost of basics keep going, your ability to find what you need shrinks because you cannot afford it." And I hear that from my parents who are retired. My parents hate going to the store because of the cost. My dad is a retired postal worker, and my mom, she worked security guard. But growing up, she kept me and my brothers, so she was a homemaker. So she depends a lot on my dad. And I'm telling you, I hear it from them all the time. If you're retired, I'm right there with you. I understand. I barely crack $22 to $23 an hour. Yeah, it's hard for me to keep food on the table. Interviews with a number of voters across the political and economic spectrum find them frustrated by the Biden administration, not understanding that by the administration's measure, the economy is doing well. But for them, it is not. They're even more incensed when an economist or a Hollywood figure scolds them for not feeling good about something that has not trickled down to them. This week's Reuters/IPSOS poll showed the economy remained the public's top concern, with 23% of the respondents selecting it is the most important problem facing the U.S. today. U.S. inflation rates have been historically high during Biden's term, prompting central bankers to raise interest rates in a bid to tame prices. Biden's pitch saying Biden economics is about the future, and Biden economics is just another way of saying restore the American dream because it worked before. Still, it is resonating with voters, even ones who voted for him. Martin says she is frustrated by Biden and everyone else telling her everything is okay. He needs to walk in our shoes before telling us something is working. Folks, interesting article. And in another article, I was going to touch on it, but it says that in just 2 months, we went from 31 trillion in debt to 33 trillion in debt in just 2 months. We've made Zelensky a very rich man. We keep sending billions of dollars to Ukraine, munitions to Ukraine, tanks to Ukraine. They're even thinking of sending, if they haven't already, fighter jets to Ukraine. I think there are troops in Ukraine. And the Russian defense minister did say on their television, says that we are at war with Russia. And I agree. So everything is not fine. In my Bible, the black horse, the third horse, where, a day's wage for a loaf of bread, we're seeing the setup on that now. I hear it every day from certain people who, let's just say they're not Republicans. They're saying Biden is doing a good job. And now, I hear it from them. Oh, the economy's fine. Oh, the economy's just great. No, it's not. We are seeing the end. Question is, are you ready? Are you ready? Get saved today. All who call upon the name of the Lord will be saved. Trust in the blood of Jesus. Call upon the name of the Lord, and you're saved. It's not by works. If you think it's bad now, if you think you have trouble putting the food on the table, if you think you're having trouble paying your electric bill, my electric bill was almost $500. The heat. We need air conditioning here in Texas. Today, I tell you, I stepped outside and it felt like fall. It felt great. Finally, some fall weather. But it's been hot. My electric bill was almost $500. It's crazy. And the water bill and the phone bill, everything is not fine. It's easy for those Hollywood guys to say everything's great. Of course, we're all millionaires. Do not harm the oil and the wine. You know what that means in Revelation? That means the elite will not be affected. Of course not. They're all rich. You think the elite's going to eat bugs and crickets? No. They're eating steak while telling us, well, we have to eat bugs. I tell you. Now, I still think the rapture could be this year. Yes, I still think it could be a winter rapture. I hope so. I can't afford Christmas. Keep looking up, guys. We're going home soon. Keep looking up. We're going home soon. We are going home soon. Soon ends very soon. I don't know the rest of the song. I'll have to look it up. Love you guys. Peace out. Maranatha. Like, share, subscribe. God bless.